What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to go over a pretty interesting rumor from Tom Henderson and his website Insider Gaming, talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro, but also talking about when the PS6 could come out. So we've heard things about the detachable disk drive for the PS5. In fact, actually, Tom Henderson was the one to talk about that. And then today, he had an exclusive kind of report that talked about the PS5 Pro being in development and that it would come out in late 2024. And then he goes on at the end of the article to talk about that the next gen PS6 would come out somewhere around 2028. Now, that would actually be an extra year as opposed to what we've had the last couple. So this cycle would basically last a little bit longer. Now, we've talked about the idea of a PS5 Pro before, and I haven't been extremely nice to it, considering I have said in the past, like, people having trouble getting the PS5 and then to have the PS5 Pro. My biggest concern would be that. Now, on the flip side of things, it is easier to get a PS5. Now, in fact, myself, I spotted one in the wild for the very first time ever this past weekend at a Walmart, actually. So that's always been somewhat an area of concern. And then the other area of concern is, when does the PS6 come out? Now, that is not necessarily a PS5 problem. Again, like, we've had this kind of situation happen before. Again, it coming out in 2028, that would be a year later than when I thought we would get the PS6. I know some people want the generations to be shorter, considering consoles tend to fall behind PC, rather quickly. I know people that want the generations to be longer, because ultimately, do game companies even unlock the full potential of the system in the years that they have of it? But it is definitely interesting. I'm going to be interested to see how well the PS5 Pro does, considering, yes, it is easier to get a PS5, but I would argue over the last 6 months and then onward, this is the first kind of wave of, if you want it easily, you can get it easily. So would people that maybe just got it this year, even last year, would they turn around to then get a PS5 Pro? I don't know. But yet again, the point of these are not maybe even necessarily for those people that just got a PS5, right? Maybe from a couple years ago, or if you're jumping on now and you don't want a PS5, you do want a PS5 Pro as your first one, maybe you do that. So we'll have to see if he's right. I do see some people doubting him, people saying, I'll believe it when I see it. That's fair. That's a very valid, thing to say when it comes to gaming rumors. But Tom Henderson is probably one of, if not the best ones out there. I really don't see a reason to doubt him. Again, I understand it if you do, though, but I do think this is going to happen. So we'll have to see when they announce it, considering, fall of 2024, you'd imagine, is when it comes out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're all subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.